Welcome to Spiritism, Explored and Explained, where we take you on a journey of discovery of the other side, the spirit realm, the universe from which you came and shall return. Freedom of speech and thought is important to the spirit world. The concept of personal freedom and independent thought is one the spirit world has emphasized since the dawn of man. Western civilization is the beacon of freedom and democracy for the world precisely because we have been rigorously selected to attain this goal. Emmanuel writes of the Renaissance, which was planned by the spirit world. This is what he says: the invention of the printing press facilitated incredible progress in the world of ideas, leading to wonderful expressions of intellectual life. Literature took on a new life, and the arts reached heights unreachable by future generations. Numerous artisans of ancient Greece reincarnated in Italy to leave indelible vestiges of their passages in precious marble. We are told in the 18th century arose the wave of philosophy and science, which came from high-order spirits, who reincarnated chiefly in France, according to Emmanuel. The brilliant minds of Voltaire, Montesquieu, Rousseau, Delambre, Diderot, Quesnay all influenced the forming nations of the New World. Emmanuel states further, the Americas, destined to receive the sacred experiences of Europe for the civilization of the future, sought to apply the grand principles of the French philosophers to their political life on their way to a more complete emancipation. He's telling that one of those grand principles was the freedom of speech. For Voltaire said, I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to your death the right to say it. How more direct could you be? By that simple sentence, Voltaire set in stone our right to free discourse. We must be able to express ourselves without fear. As Montesquieu postulated, political liberty in a citizen is that peace of mind that comes from the opinion each person has of his safety, and to have this liberty, the government must be such that a citizen cannot be afraid of another. He's telling us that freedom of speech is so important. How many of us take it for granted? While on all sides, even those of us who live in free countries are guarded in what we say and even attempt to mask our innermost thoughts. We must actively protect our rights, or what occurred during the times of the Catholic Inquisition could indeed happen again. The Catholic Church wanted power over people's thoughts. The Inquisition was the method to accomplish this nefarious deed. The spirit world strongly condemned the Inquisition. This is what Emmanuel said: the repression of the heresies were the pretext for the Church's consolidation in Europe, becoming the punishment and misfortune of the entire world. We can find countless other examples can be found in modern times. Communist countries such as North Korea, Cuba, and the extinct USSR were and are all guilty of the severe repression of speech and thoughts. In North Korea, if you failed to show sufficient remorse during the funeral of Kim Jong-il, deceased dictator of North Korea who died in 2011, you are hauled off to one of the North Korean many concentration camps. Currently, we have seen the advent of PC, political correctness, so strict as to stifle debate and punish those with a legitimate point of view. The Spirit's book unambiguously condemns this type of behavior. In question 839, the question was, is it wrong to scandalize those whose belief is not the same as our own? And the answer is, to do so is to fail in charity and to infringe on freedom of thought. This tells us so much. An example, many people are afraid to discuss religion publicly. Those that do are looked upon as simple or ignorant in more sophisticated circles. We must resist the temptation to remain safe and silent. We must calmly and logically state our beliefs and allow dissent, with the knowledge that at least we are keeping the tradition of friendly debate open and alive. If you would like to learn more how to ascend, how to act, and improve yourself spiritually, read my book, How to Live Inner Peace Through Spiritism. In the spirit world, thought is action. As a spirit, our mind creates the environment in which we live. Hence, the more control we have over our own thoughts, the more calm, the more reasoning, the more loving we become. All contribute to a true paradise awaiting us when we are scheduled to pass back to the real world, the spirit world. How to Live is based on a poem, which is a list of advancement and serenity, very short stanzas. But each chapter I write will explore one aspect of attaining inner peace. I shall attempt to describe the end state of what was envisioned in the specific verse and why this state is vital for your spiritual growth. Inner peace is more than a poem. It is more than a list of spiritual conquests. It is what should be the result of full integration in the Spiritist doctrine. Inner peace is the result the summit of attainment possible in our short earth lives. The climb is worth the effort, and upon reaching the summit you shall view more mountains to scale and ever-increasing rewards to attain in your quest. God bless.